Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk about something quite simple. Very short video today. And we're back on the topic of contrast. Now we keep talking about contrast. And you might think why it's so important. But every great photographer always pays special attention to contrast. And for good reason. And you're about to see that it's actually very easy to manipulate. This is contrast and how to add it to your image. The first mistake with contrast in modern days of photography is that people tend to think that because there's a contrast slider in most post-processing software is we can just hop into Lightroom and flick the contrast slider and our problems are solved. Yes, it does work, but it's not the best way to do it. If you look at any scene, contrast is the difference between the bright and dark areas. And one of the best ways to do it is actually in the camera itself. Simply by underexposing the image, you're allowing more global contrast and color contrast into that image. What happens when you go brighter? Colors become closer and closer to white. They start to lose their richness. So by simply drawing down the exposure in many scenes, it's going to help you with contrast. That might not be your look though. Overexposing, having a washed out bright appearance might be your look. That's up to you. Doesn't matter. Either way, adjusting your contrast through exposure inside the scene in camera is always going to be the best way to first tackle your approach on contrast. That's it for today. Very short video, very effective. Keep it in mind when you're looking at a scene, how to best adjust the color contrast and global contrast in the scene, because it might be as simple as making an image a little bit darker and you've retained beautiful colors. That's it for now. See you next time.